How do I introduce this next guest? He is one of the greatest MCs of all time. He's been entertaining us for nearly 3 decades, and now he's Primetime's new star. Give it up for LL Cool J!
Thank you, man.
LL,
how you doing? How's it going?
How are you doing, man?
Good,
how are you
good,
doing? Good to see you.
Good.
Your longevity in the entertainment industry is remarkable. How have you managed to sustain?
You know what? Blessed and lucky, and I just love what I do. If I had the answer, I'd be doing much better. You know what I'm saying? I just trying to do things that I love and just be sincere and not get caught up in the celebrity of it all, just remain an artist. Just having a great team. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Your birth name, James Todd Smith, but
yes.
You've got many nicknames. Mr. Smith, Uncle L, Double L. What do you like to be called? I know Chris, your co-star, calls you Todd, yeah?
Yeah.
But then you're credited LL Cool J.
Basically what it is on set, I just prefer everyone to call me Todd.
Like that, Todd?
Yeah, what up, Todd? You know, just call me Todd because I just feel like they're running up on me like with my resume. LL Cool J, Mama said knock you out. Action, Mama said the LL. Because when they hear the name, then they start thinking about songs and they grew up and all this stuff. And it's just better for me just to keep it simple. I just wanted to be humble and strip myself of anything else that I've done in my life and just on set.
Yeah, that makes
But in
sense.
terms of marketing, yeah, it's LL Cool J because that's who the world knows, and I'm never gonna change that name, but you know, it's just more personal.
I read that you and Chris throw cream pies at each other. Is this true?
This journalist in New York, you know, he's a bit bizarre, so I just told him some stories just to drive him up the wall, and he ran with it and printed it. Me and Chris have a lot of fun though. We don't.
Everyone who reads it thinks it's true.
I know they think I'm running around with a Robin costume on, throwing whipped cream pies at Chris O'Donnell and all that, but no, it's not true.
Your relationship has definitely grown, obviously, as the series has gone on. Every time when I interview people, they always say, "Oh, my co-star, it's like family." And then the season ends or the film stops shooting and they start cussing. So give it to me straight.
Give it to you straight. We met for the first time at the table read for the show, the read-through. We all sat around and read the script. After that, we went to interrogation training. After that, we did weapons training, and then we went to the gun range. We get along very well.
Did you look at the other buddy cop like Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte, Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence? Did you watch these?
Obviously, I'm aware of all of the, you know, everybody you mentioned and all of those buddy movies that they did. As far as putting the character together, it was more about grounding it in reality. So, you know, I went down like to Camp Pendleton in California and met with actual special ops guys and real NCIS agents and real people that really do what me and Chris do on the show for a living.
So you like doing your own stunts?
Yeah.
Does Chris do his own stunts?
A few.
Come on, a few, huh? Are you guys competitive in that, like, I'm gonna out-stunt you?
No.
But you like doing more stunt work than he does?
He's happy to let me run in traffic and, you know, dodge cars.
I read that he wears earplugs when he's letting off his rounds.
No, not always. I mean, sometimes you have to. Believe me, you shoot an AK-47 or, you know, a Sig Sauer in a small, close range.
But your ears should be used to all that bad boy bass that thumps out of your tunes. Your character is bilingual.
Yeah.
Did you learn Arabic, or did they just show you the words and say, just say these words?
I studied a little bit. I mean, I know a few words. You know, kitab is book and kalam is pen. And
that's all you need to know.
Abyat is the white shirt, and, you know, sayara is a car. And, you know, so, you know, I know how to get my hands on a language CD and study. I care. I don't want to just be saying words and not know what they mean. I'm not fluent. I'm kind of like one of those Americans who actually speaks a few different languages. A little bit like I'm pretty fluent in Spanish and can speak a little of this, a little of that, you know.
And street.
Yeah, well, you know, I have a little street, you know, of course. Yeah.
The humor in the show, how much of it is improvised? Because I know you, as an actor, like to improvise.
We do a lot of improvisation. We do. In a show like this, you have to stick to the script to a certain extent because there are certain details and certain things that go on in a show like this where you have to give the audience information, they have to be able to follow it, so you have to be careful.
What's the difference with the TV acting and the movie acting?
On a TV show, you're doing, you know, 8 pages, or you might do 4 or 5 scenes in one day. On a film, you might do, you know, 1 scene in a day. You might do 1 scene in 3 days. The scheduling is very different. I mean, you know, when you do a television season, that's like, you know, 2, 3 movies.
That took a bit of time to get used to?
It definitely took time to get used to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to rolling out of bed, microphone. What time I go on stage? Hey, everybody, say ho, go to sleep. You know, champagne, yeah. Now it's like, yo, now the alarm's going up, you know, waking up, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother thing. So yeah, it was different. It took some time.
Let's talk about your body, because this is a major thing. You've got a book coming out, you work on it. Where do you find the motivation to work out every day?
Just want to be the best that I can be. I think that's what everybody wants. We all want to maximize our potential. And we all know what we're supposed to do and how we want to look and how we feel we should look. But at the end of the day, it's really about desire. You know, it's like, how bad do you want it? You know what I mean? And I just decided that I just want to try to be the best that I can be. I mean, it's tough. And you know, sometimes I eat desserts and sometimes I eat pies and put balsamic vinegar and oil.
I've seen the B-roll of NCIS. Whenever I see B-roll and the camera's off you, you're eating.
Absolute balsamic vinegar. But you know what? I work out very hard. I was in the gym this morning, running like an animal. I really believe in just being the best that I could be. So I think that's the thing.
It's all about the bronze, silver, gold.
Well, now I'm doing Platinum 360. I have a new book now.
Okay.
Platinum 360, and that's mind, body, and soul.
You and Tricky got together to record No Crew is Superior.
Yeah, No Crew is Superior.
Right. As every season gets renewed, are you going to release a new track?
You know, I was talking about that in the car the other day, thinking about maybe I'll just do a song every year for the show. We'll see. Maybe
it might be
that might be fun.
It might get renewed because of that.
That would be beautiful.
And maybe this time you should bring in Slick COD to rap, to spit some lyrics. What do you mean?
Oh boy, Slick COD. Chris O'Donnell gonna spit some bars, huh? Woo!
What's the Boom Dizzle family about?
Boom Dizzle is wonderful. We have 20 or 30,000 artists. We have some really interesting technological innovations some platforms that we're about to introduce. Hopefully it'll just bring artists together from all over the world together to create new music and find the next superstars. And I think hopefully it'll be able to do that.
Cool, man. You always like to give these younger cats a go anyway,
Without
don't you?
a doubt.
That's one of your things. So listen,
Much
top man,
Pleasure,
good luck next season.
Thank you, man.
Blow it up like you have been for years.
Sir. Yes,
okay?
sir.
Top man.
Yes, sir. Much love.